I'll just be straight up, dude. No one wants to hear your fucking spiel.
I don't have a spiel. I just want to ask you some questions. Because this is a podcast. People need to be able to listen. They want to listen, not just like yelling and like you're handing out gifts. I mean, this is a podcast, you know, it's an audio thing. Like it doesn't even make sense. What are people listening to? Dead air for 5 minutes? Let's just talk. Is that okay?
What? Dude, you're the one who invited me on the show and you had nothing planned. So I figured I would take it upon myself to plan some shit out because a guy like you has no idea what he's doing.
Okay. Damn, you really got bruised up. I know.
Whoa.
Okay, Oliver. So
shouldn't you cover it with something?
I did. I put a bunch of echinacea on there and I did a little Neosporin.
I have a question. Is pink your favorite color?
No. My favorite color is actually gold. I don't know if you can see my scooter.
I do see that.
let's talk about life, okay? You've got a lot going on. You've been building up to this album for a long time. And all of a sudden COVID hits. That's got to feel like a real motherfuck. That's got to feel like, I mean, on a real personal level, you got to feel like this really fucking sucks. You can't tour the album. The release date is all wacky. I mean, it's got to really fucking suck.
Oh, it sucks more than you can imagine. Ultimately, this is the worst time to ever release the album, and there's many reasons to that. But the fact is this is the worst time to drop an album in the course of history. And the fact is, I wouldn't want to drop an album if it was up to me. I would never have dropped the album. I love pushing shit back. I would keep pushing it back. But the truth is, during this dark time, when people are going through it, they need messages of positivity. They need antidotes to help them get through these dark times. And ultimately, this music is filled with that. It's riddled with so many positive messages and things to help people get through the darkest moments. So ultimately, even though it's the worst time to release music in the course of human history, I can strongly say that this music is also needed more than ever at this time.
Right.
That is true.
And the truth is, people are so unhappy with themselves. They hate themselves. I can see it in Ethan, you know, the way he takes out his aggression on me. Just in general, when you see people that take out aggression on other people, they're just unhappy with themselves. They're unhappy with their own lives. And Ethan, I don't know how unhappy you are, but the truth is, most people are unhappy, and we all get to be unhappy at some point. But the fact is that when we internalize this hatred, we push it out on others. We push this shit outwards. And so, you know, if we can learn to be able to love ourselves on a micro level and not have that hatred within, we're way less likely to put that venom outwards. And the truth is, that's a big part of how things have gotten so fucked up in this world, is that we literally have so much hate within ourselves, we externalize it on those around us.
And you got to be worried about, like, how are you making money? Because you got all these people on payroll. You got this album coming out that probably not that many people are going to buy, at least not enough to justify everything that's going on. And you can't tour. So how are you dudes working for free? I mean, you probably have debt with the record label. Are you worried about money?
Oh, I have tremendous debt with the record label, but that's just like a bank, and they basically just keep giving you funds when you need them for the art, but they don't actually really pay for your living. They don't really pay for shit except for the art itself. And the truth is, I'm not making money right now. I'm living off of money from 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm lucky that I have a little bit to be able to spend some time focusing on my new endeavors. Spent a lot of time working on a couple different screenplays. So I'm currently in the process of making my segue out of music and trying to get into the world of film.
Is that for real or is that a goof? Are you really writing scripts?
No, this is... You wanted to have a serious conversation.
No, I'm serious. I'm interested. What kind of films are you making?
I'm not making features yet. I'm writing them.
So I mean, what kind of films are... I'm not trying to split hairs. I just want to know about your interest in film.
One of them is a coming to age, a love story. And the other one is ultimately a thriller about, you know, the fucked up side of this world.
And do you star in them or are you just a writer?
No. I'm writing and directing them. I'm also working on production. I'm building a production company right now, so I've been focused on being a producer as well. But I've been focusing more on smaller scale stuff. As far as big scale productions go, we've been doing a lot of short film stuff, a lot of music videos, and things that are more 2 to 3 day shoots, sometimes up to a couple months with some of my bigger music videos. But ultimately, I did film a feature-length documentary this year, and we haven't started editing it yet because we're editing a lot of other documentaries we've made, but we have a YouTube series coming out, which will be one documentary a month. They're anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 to an hour. They'll get longer as the series progresses, but basically we've been working on that for 2 years now, and that's kind of the more long-form content I've been directing is, that's more of the long-form films I've been working on is just documentary stuff, but it allows me to really make the most out of my low-budget scenarios.
Can you tease some of the topics you've been documenting?
Basically my travels around the world, everything from competing against the #1 scooter rider in Australia named Ryan Williams. I competed against him for the world title. Anything from that to shooting behind the scenes of these big scale, multi-million-dollar music videos to, the creation of the world's biggest scooter. We've done all kinds of topics around just exploring the globe. Kind of, you get a chance to come travel the world with me and my bandmates.
Oh, okay. So it is more of the Oliver Tree.
Yeah, that is, but I'm not talking about those as features or anything. Those are for YouTube and they are film-based. They're not YouTube videos. However, I'm venturing forwards to the world of feature films and doing full-on getting behind the camera, removing myself from in front of it and being able to be a storyteller and really get behind the power and yield the full power behind the camera. Because I'm done being a fucking puppet, man.
Oliver, how do your parents feel about everything you're doing?
My parents, they love me, man. I'm definitely the favorite son. I mean, if you were to ask me if they liked me or my brother more, it would definitely be me. I could help maybe.
I
take
feel
care
that
of them
way.
later
I know that
in life.
feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like your parents would say that about you too, Hila. Or your mom.
You can't say that though.
Yeah.
Well, my parents have said that, so.
Yeah, my parents have said that too, kind of. You could just
Okay,
tell.
stop lying to yourself. Ethan.
What's going on here?
I'm allergic to bullshit.
Okay, that's
So, Oliver, would you like to watch one of your music videos?
of course, man. I'd love to watch a music video. What are you thinking?
I want to say on a real note here, that your videos are always the best videos out there.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Every
you so
single
much.
time you managed to make it just not repetitive. It's always interesting and unexpected
much.
and really well made and creative. It's the best.
All right,
means the world.
slow down, Jesus. How? What's going on with you two? It's crazy.
Well, Ethan, I
They're
think she's
good.
recognized what a real YouTube video should look like. And it's really not about a YouTube video. It's about making a film. And it's about the next generation of YouTubers are
it's
just
fine.
directors
It's a
and
good
filmmakers,
video,
and that's
dude. You don't have to
something
go
that you
on
are
and on
not.
about it. Let's just watch it, bro. You want to watch it or not? I'm trying to promote your fucking whatever
let's put it
so-called
on.
music. All right, here we go. Oliver, you ready?
I'm ready.
So do you want me to critique it or just watch it?
I don't know. What's your preference? I mean, do you want to critique it at the end, or do you want to pause it like you always do and ruin the video?
I don't know. What should I do? Should I just let it play through?
I think Keela should decide because that's really
I
her call. I
think-
mean, she's the
Yeah,
one.
you
who-
decide, Hila. Because
really
I feel
more-
like if people wanted to go watch the video uninterrupted, they could just do it on YouTube.
Right. That's a
I
good
feel
point.
like
That's a great point.
that's a good point. Maybe just give it like a good amount.
You want me to play it through? I'll just play it through.
Not the
No.
whole thing.
Pause,
Are
it,
your-
pause it whenever
is your
you
rec-
want, man. It's your show. Your big ego trip.
Bro, your name's on the thing. Hey, Oliver, are you going to claim my shit? I know you guys need the money. Don't claim my shit, please.
We might.
Don't claim it because...
By the way,
gonna talk to
remember
Warner
that
about
we
it, but
should
we
look
might
here
have to.
still. I know it's confusing.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm looking at Oliver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Oliver, I'm going to play your fucking video, so just let it... So don't interrupt. I'm just going to let you have your
Well,
moment.
you can pause it whenever. You can say whatever. But, I know that you don't know much about cinema, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. But, Hila, I would love to hear anything you have to say.
Okay.
Shiny like a limousine. You're spending like a cash machine. Smile, show your golden teeth. That's how you cover up your cavities. You're glowing like a diamond ring. I saw you bought some other things. You're spending like a cash machine to cover up your insecurities. No front, no need. golden teeth. That's how you cover up your cavities. You're not fooling us all. Someone tell me something. Shut up and take my money. I got pockets full of gold.
This shit looks so crazy.
Stop acting funny. I've seen greedy people hungry up in storms. I've seen them running, coming for more. When is it enough? How bad do you need that?
I love that shit, dude.
What's it all for? Why does it seem like you still want more? When is it enough? Turns out you don't need that stuff. What's it all for? Why does it seem like you still want more?
Oh, Hila's requested a pause. So Hila requested a pause.
Well, I'm
You want to
we
discuss?
don't need to make a whole scene about the pause.
Well, I don't know. You guys made this whole big deal about me
Hey,
not
I
pausing.
said Hilo was welcome to choose pausing you or not.
I feel like that was a good spot.
First of all, fantastic video, and I do love the song too. The song's an absolute banger. I'm stoked.
Yes.
Luckily is beautiful. It's out now. Stream it everywhere. Now, what lake? Where did you guys shoot this?
That was Lake Piru.
And do you think it's appropriate that you guys ran those old people off their water scooters? I think that's what they're called.
To tell you the truth, that may have been where I did cross over a line, but you know, I think at the end of the day, they were great sports about it, and they didn't mind too much. We told them we were filming a video, and you know, and we showed them the link, and we actually gave them a credit in the YouTube description, which I think should still be in there. I'm not sure if the label took it down or not, but we did shout them out.
Oh, so they weren't even actors. You just ran them off.
Yeah, they were actually at the lake, and we saw a couple different people that were there, and we approached them, and out of all the different people we saw that day, it was them, and there was one other gentleman as well who ended up being in the film, but we just were pulling off people from the lake.
Can you actually tell us how some of those shots were done?
Say that again?
Which one?
The shots, I'm just actually so curious about all these shots, how they were really done. The stuff with you on the scooter, the water scooter, looks
What?
real.
Well, I think
Yeah, so that was crazy. That alone, I mean, I'll just prefix by saying this about this video. This was my greatest failure as far as an artist goes. I think it's one of my favorite videos that I've made, but the way that it performed was just such a tremendous failure.
Really?
And I was not only, as far as performance goes, on views and whatnot, but really just how much the actual investment costed. This is my most expensive video to date.
Really?
This thing cost, it was a little bit over $2 million by the end of the process. And so it took us 2
you
or 3
serious?
months just to finish. Well, there's 2.5 months of filming, but then it's like 2 to 3 months of VFX. And then you have, you know, you're doing coloring, and then you go back and you have to redo VFX, and it's this game that we just kept playing. And we always edit these videos up till the very last night. But this was something that ultimately, for that amount of money, I feel like I definitely got a little ripped off. My producer, who I'm not exactly sure where he is right now, I haven't seen him since I shot this video, but he literally, he helped me achieve the dream, but it was at least double the price he said it was gonna be. So that was something that was a huge financial burden. But the scooter stuff specifically, so as many people know, I have been a professional scooter. I grew up in the pro circuit. When I was 18, I had a crash during a semifinal run that actually put me out. And I kind of changed over to music after that point. But I have a background with action sports, BMXing, scootering, everything from rollerblading, even skateboarding. A few people know that, but I used to longboard, and I used to do downhill longboarding. But I have a background with all this stuff. So I know how to rotate a scooter. I know how to rotate a BMX bike. So to be able to learn how to actually do a backflip off the wake, that took a couple months of me actually learning. I'm pretty used to jet skiing as something, family vacations and whatnot growing up, but it wasn't something I ever learned how to do tricks. And these are actually different types of ski-doos. And the way you actually work is you have to push your body tremendously off the wake, and you use it as a lip of a ramp. And so to learn how to use the wave as a ramp is a little different than dirt or wood, which is what I'm used to flipping on normally. But after the learning curve of a couple months, I was able to get past, you know, learning how to do a natural jump and actually be able to fly this thing. And I think the results spoke for themselves. The other thing that was really complicated was the actual jetpack stuff. That was pretty fucking crazy because what you have to understand is those jetpacks, they're not that hard to learn how to ride. It's about 20 minutes, and even someone like you, Ethan, would probably be able to figure out how to do it. But the thing is, to learn how to actually do the tricks and the body maneuvers and the varials that I was doing, it takes a couple months. So that was also something I spent every day. I spent some time in San Diego, and I was training from one of the best guys in the world there.
Wow.
I wonder why, guys, please go watch this music video. It's got 11 million views, and I feel like, I don't know why. Isn't it strange how sometimes videos, they get there or they don't, but I think the song's a banger. I think the video's a banger. I just don't get it. Why? You know what I mean?
I don't get it either, man. I appreciate you saying that because the truth is, to spend that amount of time and energy, like I spent 6 months total trying to make this piece, and for me to put that amount of money and that much time towards it, it's, you know, it's the kind of thing where you hope that would never happen, and this isn't in your worst case scenarios that it would go that bad, but sometimes that's life. And those failures are, you know, if you keep going and you keep needing to make stuff after a failure like that, it's like, well, that's just what you're here to do because you can't stop. And I won't stop.
I remember Hurt. I remember last time you were on, you made Hurt, and that music video was great, was really, really good. It got age restricted, but I'm happy to see it almost has 40 million views, so it did pretty good in the end, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that 40 million is definitely not good, especially for a major label artist who's invested multi-millions of dollars into his films and ideas. And the truth is, it's nowhere near what it should be regardless, age restricted or not. That number is not impressive to me now.
So what to you would be a good performing video?
I don't know, like 1 billion?
1 billion. Yeah, I mean, there are some that are up there for sure, 1 billion.
And there's a lot of billion videos, and I'm working this year to ensure that one of these videos do get 1 billion. So that's my main focus right now.
So this one that we just watched is about like what, 1/1000th away?
Yeah, about that.
So let's keep watching. I mean, I agree with everything you said, though. It is really fantastic, and I do love.
What is that car with the doors? The
That's
pink?
a DeLorean.
Yeah, it's
and we
DeLorean,
actually had
bro.
it custom designed from this guy up in San Francisco. His name was David Lorian, and he built this thing, and we actually painted it pink custom for the shoot, and he was so fucking pissed off, man. He would not believe it.
Was the I have a question, Oliver. Was the opening, is that an homage to the Window Licker video?
Excuse me?
I think that's
What are
a
you
no,
talking about?
Dan.
There's another music video that is pretty much exactly the opening of your video. Is that an homage?
Who is it by? Who's it by?
by Effects Twins? It's a very famous music video.
No, I'm not
Never seen
familiar
that
with
one
Wait, did you
before.
plagiarize some idea?
No, definitely not. I do all my shit original. So.
Okay.
Are you talking about
This must be
the
a
scene with the
coincidence.
limousine?
Yeah, with the limousine. Yeah.
Oh, that scene. Yeah, I took that from Aphex Twin.
So is that pink car for sale?
We actually sold it in, I believe, November. But that thing was fucking incredible, and I used to take that thing out to Lake Piru on weekends, and I had to spend a little bit of time learning how to ride it, but it was nothing like what the learning curve was for something like flipping a jet ski or learning how to fully walk on water with a water jetpack. But truth be told, that thing presented its own problems, and I found that, you know, riding on water didn't really get the effect I was looking for. It made it hard for you to see my face while I was singing and the water splashing. So, you know, in a lot of ways, this video was a major failure. And I think if you look at other water films, especially the movie Waterworld, I mean, that was a tremendous failure. And in a lot of ways, this was my Waterworld.
Right. Have you seen Waterworld, Ela? They say it's one of the worst films ever.
No, I don't.
Yeah, maybe we should watch that. So I'm gonna continue, Oliver, and this is Cash Machine by Oliver. Is it Tree or Nickel?
Didn't we say we would just let people watch like the full video?
Well, yeah.
That was-
Oh, we don't want to finish it? Okay.
Thank you, Gila. Thank you, Gila. You're such a sweet angel.
I thought we wanted to watch it. I mean, they can do
I
both.
thought the opposite. So they go and watch.
Guys, this is a tease. Go finish the video over at Oliver Tree's YouTube channel. And subscribe as well.
You're not going to show the best fucking part?
You guys make up your mind. You want me to watch it or no?
No, it's whatever. If they want to watch the best
Here,
part,
I'm
they can
gonna
go
watch
watch
it.
it themselves. Fuck them.
Like a cash
Hey, no, stop it, stop it.
No,
If they want to
no,
watch it, they can watch it.
no, I'm not stopping.
Smile, show your golden teeth. That's how you cover up your cavities. You're not fooling us all.
think we got something big here, Bobby.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Got it. What the hell is that?
Can I ask what's the meaning behind the? Can I ask what's the meaning behind the man in the yellow?
Bro, are you fucking serious? You're gonna pause the video for some stupid question like that?
There you go. Done. Wow. So who's the man in yellow?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
I will never say.
So this one was great, but it underperformed. We don't know why. Why? I don't know why. The song is great. The video is great. What's happening on YouTube, Hila?
I mean, I think it's got a lot of views, though. I think we should.
I would disagree.
Well, hold
Not
on,
for $2 million.
hold on.
Consider it a failure.
Well, hold on. It's been 7 months and it has 11 million views. I mean, that's a lot, but I agree with Oliver. I think it should
Maybe
have
for
more views.
YouTubers like you guys, but I'm talking about a whole
Right.
different bracket.
No, I agree. I agree it should have more views. I think it should be, if I had I think it should be at, 20, 30 million right now.
I would say at least double that, 60, 70, maybe 100.
Right. Yeah, I could see that too. If the music was better, maybe.